about to start. Man, I'm eating dinner and trying to just swallow that last little bit. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of No Conduct Radio. Tonight we are taking your relationship questions. For instance, is it okay for my ex to ask me for help, and should I help them? And more questions. And we have one of Kai's random questions. We also have music by Lars Ritchie, and we have Logic, Char, and BJ on the line with us today. How is everyone doing?
Great.
Good.
What are you, Tony the Tiger?
That's exactly what I was like. Thank you for the extension. That's exactly what I was thinking. All right, next.
No, good.
I can hear it.
Yeah.
I think BJ should have ate frosted flakes this morning.
What did you say?
You think BJ did what?
He should have ate frosted flakes this morning because his grate was just like,
I don't eat cereal. I don't eat cereal. Oatmeal, you forgot?
Apparently not. Where's your energy? That's
You're
my point.
So old, BJ.
Oatmeal is energy.
On that.
Really? Okay.
Really?
Oh,
Where's
I'm
Logic?
so old.
I only eat old people oatmeal.
No.
Logic said he ate oatmeal almost every day, and he's not old, so I don't know. And you too, Kai, right? Oatmeal? A couple, at least 4 days
I eat
a week?
oatmeal, but not every day.
Oh, okay. Well,
I mean, I like
it's so
oatmeal,
boring.
but look, I like cold cereal too.
Yeah.
Do you,
No, I have
BJ,
healthy
do you
breakfast
eat
too.
eggs or anything for breakfast? It's just really
Yeah,
oatmeal?
like on a Sunday, I do egg omelet, egg white omelet. I do that sometimes Sunday, Saturday, whatever. But Monday through Friday, I eat like oatmeal.
Let me tell people.
Tell me this.
Let me tell people this. Egg white omelets taste like anus.
I never taste anus, so I don't know. Kai.
I've never had one.
I'm sorry. I can't.
Visual, Kai. Thanks for the visual.
I got to ask Char about that. Ask Char.
No problem. But egg white as instead of not having the yolk in it, that tastes disgusting. And I hate when people try and always push that. You should eat egg white. You should eat egg white. Maybe you should eat throw up. How about that? You eat throw up and I'll eat egg white. There. Egg white is disgusting.
Oh, I mean, I do either or, but mostly, I can do it with the yellow. I can do it with the white. It doesn't matter. Just how I feel when I get in the morning.
But what about boiled eggs? Does everybody like the white of the boiled egg?
That's okay too. That's okay too.
I like the white of the boiled egg, but I have to have the yolk too. When I was little, I didn't like the yolk.
Yeah.
But now I like both parts. But just saying eat egg white, it's just horrible.
Hey, Kai,
it just doesn't look good. It looks bland to me.
You like that yolk?
Shut up, VJ.
Okay. Take that to the head.
And creamy though. That's what
yes, I do like the creamy center, VJ, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
Get off the radio show right now.
Take it down well, huh?
Lots of people listen to this. The creamy, what? Creamy food. You know what that means? That's all I heard.
What?
She likes the creamy.
What is she talking about?
Like the creamy thing. I heard you say I like the creamy something creamy. I'm like, what? With the eggs or whatever
why
you
is
said?
She always 10 years behind us. Just why?
I don't know. Oh my God.
I thought I heard something.
Good
anyway,
God.
moving on.
Oh my God.
Moving on.
Logic segue, please. Come on, Logic.
Yeah, I got nothing.
What was you?
I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing.
So, how about this weather? This is supposed to be spring
Oh my God.
Crap out there. Well, not in Char's neck of
watch
the woods.
Watch jump right onto we go from winter to summer real quick. Watch. We skip right past spring. Watch. Like 80s, 90s.
I'm going to skip the whole spring thing, huh?
Here we are. I watch. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, we almost our winter went on forever and a day. I was so annoyed. It was so freaking cold. It was unseasonably cold. Even the tourists were just so disappointed. And then now it's been like really warm. The last this week.
What was the temperature when it was unreasonably cold?
Yeah, it was the temperature.
low 60s. Seriously, low 60s. And it was really cold though. Honestly, cold. I couldn't get
That's unreasonably cold.
That's how spring is supposed to be.
I couldn't get the pool. Of course, it's cold. It was not warm enough. The jacuzzi worked fine because it was cold. It's the opposite.
Wow. That's regular spring.
Annoying.
You know, oh my God, could you imagine how good it would feel if it was 60 degrees? Oh,
I know, yeah, right. Yeah.
No, we have low 60s, I'm saying, like low 60s, and then like 50s.
Shut up, Char. We're done listening to you. Shut up.
Okay. Me and my son's son will zip it for a moment.
Your son lives up here. Well, wait a second. Hold on. No, you're from there, but you lived up here for a little while, right?
Are you talking to me? Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm here, though. I mean, but I'm here, but my son, I used to go back and forth to New York, New Jersey, like for 3 months at a time when the boys were younger. So when the grand boys were younger. But now that they're getting a divorce, everybody, did I even mention that they're getting a divorce?
Yes,
my son and his
they're
wife.
getting a divorce.
Okay, well, it's official. Let me put it that way. They're officially getting divorced. I think her boyfriend all but moved in with her. I'm like, who does that? You're still married.
Oh, wait. She's not divorced and she has a boyfriend already?
Are you kidding? That's why they're getting a divorce. She secretly had this boyfriend for 3 months. This started 2 years ago.
Well, then she's a cheating motherfucker. That's why they got divorced.
Right. She kept lying. They worked together. What's logic?
She's a Jezebel. So what's she supposed to do?
No,
Be happy?
I love her, but the whole family is torn over this whole. It's just been when I say messy.
My question is, and maybe this is just me, but my question is, how could you like somebody that hurts your child?
See, because I've loved this girl. I've known her since she was 16. We became very close. She calls me mom.
She's not my kid.
She's like a daughter. That's how I feel about her, and that's why it hurts so much that she's done this.
Your daughter is a whore.
But she calls me a whore, but I still consider her a daughter, even though she shut me out now. She came down here twice. I got a limo for her one night. I bought her all these clothes like I always do. I mean, I spoiled the heck out of her.
You got a limo for the chick that cheated on your son?
On your son.
Oh,
that is really weird.
Wow.
We included her in that.
What kind of relationship do you and your son have now? Is he some type of way about it?
Yeah, is he okay with you if you're treating his ex that cheated on him like that?
He asked me not to be mean to her because when she came down here the second time this past October, I kind of gave her a piece of my mind, and he told me, Ma, don't be so mean to her, Ma, and give her a break. You know, she did all that.
That's what kind of guy.
Wait a minute. But when he gets mad at her, then he can be mad at her. But God forbid I speak my mind as a so-called mother-in-law, whatever. And so
situations like that you're doing now, that's how family therapists always stay in business. You know that?
I know, right? I know. No, but you got to understand. Okay, listen, here's the part. Here's the best part. Coming back out here for spring break, like in a couple of weeks, right? For spring break. But, okay, she's bringing the boys. And she tells me, no, listen. I said, oh, so you're going to bring the boys by to the new house, right? She goes, well, Mom, see, the thing about it is we're only going to be in town for about a day and a half, and I didn't come on this trip on my own. And so I was like, so Charles was like, you know damn well that man booked the trip for her. She just doesn't want to tell you. And it's fine when she goes, well, actually, my boyfriend, I just didn't want to say that. He booked the rooms, he booked the trip, and he said we should come and bring the boys to visit you since you haven't seen them. So how comfortable will I be having her and her boyfriend in our house with the boys hanging out by the pool? That really doesn't sound right, you know. And so I was like, you know what? Just
so
forget
are they
it.
bringing them to visit you? Are they bringing them to visit you, or they're dropping the kids off and then booking?
No. They're only coming here because they're going to California and the Grand Canyon. They're only going to spend a day and a half in Vegas, and it just so happens that she promised me since October, when I come back in spring break, I'll let the boys spend a day or so with you. But now it's her boyfriend that's paying for the trip. It wasn't that way before. So now that he's paying for the trip, she said that he said, oh, you should bring the boys by for them to see their grandmother. But first of all, what do you even know about me, and what do you care about the boys seeing me? You don't know anything about our family. You don't belong in the family. She's still married. And you know what I told her? I said, just forget it. You're only going to be here a day and a half. Don't even bother to bring the boys. I'll just fly them out here from Jersey or whatever, from PA. I'll fly them out here, in May or June or whatever. So I was like, forget it. Don't even bother. Because how weird would it be to have him there in my house? I mean, I'm going to feel some type of way and
totally.
My man.
Right? But how is your son okay with all of this?
Because he bangs, I don't know how many different chicks he's been banging in the last 2 years. He is just out there. I'm like, but you are buck wild. You are just buck wild. Like, it's too much. It's like trying to see who can get at each other and hurt each other more. And at first they were going through therapy, and nobody's banging anybody else, and she swore she wasn't seeing this guy. But my grandson, my 11-year-old, well, he's almost 11, my 10-year-old grandson told his father, Daddy, on Christmas Day, you need to check Mom, because you need to check that mom's boyfriend. You need to check that man coming to our house like that. And he said, what? He's been coming over to the house? And then he got upset. And then my grandson's like, yeah, you need to check him, Dad. Matter of fact, Dad, you want his phone number? That's what he said. He goes, I have his phone number, and I don't like him coming over here. And my son goes, you have to respect him. My son told him, you don't have to respect him. He's not married to your mother. I'm still your mother's husband. I mean, I'm still her husband. That went down on Christmas.
I don't know. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? Like somebody else saying you don't have to respect him to the children. I mean, you can't really put children in the middle of this. First of all, this is my view of it. This is my view of it real quick.
Okay.
Okay, let me say this. So this is my view of it real quick. I would, if my son came to me and said, you need to check this person, blah, 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 blah. First of all, I just want to have a conversation, make sure this person is not mistreating you, touching you, or anything like that. Other than that, then you shouldn't be in grown folks' business. Now, if they mistreat you, if they touch you in your no-nos, or, something like that your dad or mom is not seeing, then yes, 100% tell me. As far as, he ain't need to be coming over our house and all, you don't need to be all in that mix. That's my personal opinion.
Right. That's right.
He knew that the grandson knew that he had no right to be at the house because my son said he better not be coming over to this house. My son didn't know that she's been sneaking him over there. Do you see what I mean? And the boys told on her. The little 9 and 10-year-olds told on her. I mean,
that's the whole thing. They don't need to be in this mix. For him to be telling the boys, don't respect this person. You don't really tell children not to respect adults. Number one.
Right.
Number two, she doesn't need to be bringing her dude, around her children unless she's actually had a conversation with all of them. Everyone needs to have a conversation. Yeah. And then you can start bringing them over because you're now teaching your children to try and hide stuff from their father. So now you're teaching them to lie, So a lot of stuff is going wrong, what they're doing on both sides. Not to talk about your child because,
Yeah. No, okay. On Easter, I literally was in tears in Easter. I broke down crying because they would not let me. I couldn't talk to the boys because she was with her new boyfriend and the boys, and my son was completely blocked out of that for Easter. So they all went on an Easter, event or whatever dinner and whatever people do for Easter and all that, all those activities. But like with my son, didn't see the boys. He had to talk to his son on Snapchat, and I couldn't call because every time he called, she shut her phone off. Like, Ma, don't call me. I'm with my boyfriend, like that. I was really upset. I couldn't even talk to them on that holiday. I was so upset.
So is it now that she's with some other dude, she's not going to talk to you as much? Because that's what I'm seeing.
Well, yeah, but she told me when she was here in October, she goes, the reason that I stopped, the reason I don't keep in touch and I don't return calls and talk to everybody in the family is I don't appreciate all the family ganging up all over me and not asking me getting my side of the story. But your side of the story is you admitted that you were cheating. You were seeing this guy for 3 months working with him when my son kept asking you, this is years ago, kept asking, are you seeing someone? You get suspicious phone calls at 11 o'clock at night. If you guys are in the car and you keep hitting end on the call, if somebody's calling, why do you keep hitting end? And my son's like, Mom, she keeps hitting end the call. And I'm like, who are you talking to? Oh, nobody. And then sometimes it's late and you're in bed, and it's like, who's calling you? Oh, nobody. Are you kidding? No. And then eventually she just told him, okay, yeah, I've been cheating for like the last 3 months. And this was 2 years ago. So now he's a full-fledged official boyfriend, but they still haven't got a divorce. But they're talking about we're definitely getting a divorce. They were trying to work it out, go to counseling, all of that. So, but now she's not trying to fight for it. She's just like, and the guy is a bum. He doesn't have any, and he's not stable. He lives. I heard.
That don't mean that. It's just how that bum thing don't mean that. It's just how he's approaching her and what he's showing her that your son's not showing her. That's just ain't got to do with no bum. He can be whatever.
Well, that's exactly what Charles said. Yeah, I know. I totally agree. We don't know what that is, but my thing is,
I wouldn't say what her son's not showing her. I mean, her son could have been completely in love with her, but maybe worked too much. And like Logic said one time, you can have, all the dick in the world just from an unemployed guy. That's the guy that's going to really show you attention and everything like that. But if you work and trying to support your family, you're not going to have the time to put in. So it could just be that your son was working a lot, and she was like, hey, this guy's paying me attention. So she still could just be a trifling whore.
Yeah, and then he stopped working with her. He's sitting at home with his mother in the basement. I mean, he doesn't have anything to offer her. Sorry, go ahead. He's cute, though.
But what I want, my main point here is, how in the bloody frick are you still talking to this woman? And letting her call you mom and everything like that.
Yeah, that's
like
crazy.
The only reason I would ever call her is to talk to my grandchildren. Like, I have nothing. My son says, yeah, be good to her. Okay, I just won't cuss her out every time I see her ugly face. That's about all I can promise you, son. Are you kidding me? Let me tell you a story. Hold on, let me tell you a story, Char.
Oh, go ahead.
My daughter came home and said some boy at school said, what did he say? What is this? Like, referring to her. He called her like a this or a that or something. I don't even know the boy's name. To this day, I hate that little boy. I call him a mushroom-headed little freak. You don't mess with my child. I don't care who you are. That's why I just don't understand how you're still talking to this girl. There's no way. If I was really close to my daughter's husband and I found out he's been cheating on her, that I'm still good with him. You're crazy.
Yeah, my family.
It's not happening.
Yeah, my family doesn't even talk to my ex.
Really, that I still her and I still want a relationship, and I'm hurt,
and
I really feel like
rejected.
I feel like I'm being divorced.
I don't talk to her at all. I mean, she can't come to the house, nothing. And she can't.
Really?
And that's how it should be, BJ.
But then I want to talk to her.
No,
yeah.
When you're in town,
cheated on their son. No, I ain't happy.
Yeah.
So let me ask you listeners out there. So listeners, if you want to call in, hold on. Listeners, if you want to call in on that subject, 607-203-5378, 607-203-5378. Or you could text in at 484-840-3627. Would you, if somebody did not an amicable breakup, like, we just moved apart, we just not an amicable breakup, but your child got cheated on by a boyfriend, girlfriend, or a spouse, would you continue to talk to that person and treat them, hey, you could call me mom still or dad or whatever? Would you continue to treat that person like that? Or are you cutting all ties off of that person? I want to know. 607-203-5378. I seriously want to know, because I got to say, I'm not talking to that person anymore, and you're lucky that I'm still calling you your name.
But Kai, are you thinking about the fact that it's not just cheating, it's a full-fledged relationship. It's a whole other life with that person while he's still married to my son.
BJ.
You would think it would hurt more every day.
What?
You know what I mean?
BJ,
yeah,
I'm wondering if she's misunderstanding what I said here. I just told her, like, some 11-year-old boy called my daughter that, and she's still trying to really, are you thinking about, really?
Well, she have a relationship with an 11-year-old boy, that's for sure. But listen, let me ask you, have you guys seen my grandkids?
I'm just saying how minor that was and how I'm treating that little boy, and you're telling me something major about somebody broke my daughter's heart. Will I still talk to her? No,
I didn't. Yeah.
Right. She didn't come out of me. I don't care about her at all. You hurt my child. My child didn't do anything to. I can understand if my child did something to deserve this hurt, but you hurt my child for no reason. No. The only thing I have to say to you is, may I speak with my grandchildren, please?
Yep.
What's not hurting is the kids. I can't even talk if I can't see. I'm just so. But have you seen their pictures on Facebook at all, just by chance? Because I do put them up there sometimes. You and DJ, have you guys seen the pictures of my grandkids?
Yeah, but my question is, hold on. My question is, before we have to move on, and I'm still eating dinner because I'm so professional. But my question is, how come you have to wait for her to let you talk to your grandkids? Where's your son? Why can't you talk to them when they're with him?
Because lately he hasn't even been able to get the kids. That's what I'm telling you. Even on Easter, they were with her and her boyfriend. Do you see what I'm saying? My son told me. He said he on Snapchat on Easter. He goes, I talk to kids on Snapchat, Mom. I said, Snapchat on Easter? He was they're new. They're with their. I was just sick.
And they're not even divorced
so
yet.
Is
they're
he not
legally separated.
No.
Crazy. That's crazy.
So is he not? Is he not fighting for his kids?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, he's not in a position to fight for them, but he has every plan to fight for them, and I don't think she realizes this. But he has every plan to do that, and that's what he's putting together. He's not in a position, because let me tell you guys what happened. She put him out the house when this first happened, right? She put him, because they were actually about to move into a house, but they were living with her mother, so she put him out her mother's house. They were living with her mother for a year, a little over a year, saving money for the house, So she put him out. He was homeless. That's what happened. He went from her house to homeless, and then he got back on his feet, but he needs to really be able to I'm really, really stable again before you can say, hey, I want to fight for these kids. I want these kids. So that's what his goal is, honestly. That's what it is.
See, that's why men don't ever live with women, because they would be trifling enough to kick you out.
Yes, they will.
Get out.
Yes,
now you're
Get
homeless.
Your own men out there.
She's the one who did wrong, and she kicked him out? Seriously?
Yeah, out of her mother's house. And
put everything in your name.
She was, since he was 15. I mean, the thing is, if you're married, it's really like, okay, if you move in with his mother, what's the difference? I wouldn't pick her up. Well, he wouldn't put her out while they were living with me. Do you notice how his mom is treating your son, but how you're treating his daughter, her daughter?
Exactly.
Do you notice the difference here? Okay, I'm just letting you know.
No, his mother had nothing to do with it. He loved him. It was her, because he said, well, she didn't just totally say, get your stuff and get out. He said what happened was she made it to the point where he felt so unwelcome. It wasn't like she verbally said, get your stuff, get out. He felt so unwelcome because of knowing what was going on and all the fighting and all the arguing, because of her admitting this and her not stopping it. And he didn't believe her. He felt like she was lying every time. She said, oh, I'm not seeing him anymore. So it was going nowhere fast. So then he was like, Ma, I don't feel comfortable in this house. I feel like I'm not welcome here anymore. She started acting cold and shutting him out. You know what I mean? That's what happened. So then he's like, oh, my God.
And they defend their daughter over him. Yeah, that's their daughter. That's like, that's natural, regardless if she's right or wrong.
No, BJ, not the parent. It was her. No, her mother's cool. Her mother's super cool. She's always been very, very sweet to my son.
If her mother's cool, wait. If her mother's cool, why did her mom let the daughter kick him out?
No. That's what I'm saying. I corrected myself. He told me what happened was it wasn't like like his wife verbally said, get your stuff and get out. Nor the mother didn't say anything like that. But she made it so miserable for him there at that point that he absolutely felt extremely unwelcome not to stay there because of her attitude.
So
she started
obviously that means she talked. She talked to one blind, whatever, arguing with him. And not giving those sex. That's
nothing. He's completely shutting him out and still seeing the guy in line and saying, I'm not seeing the guy, even though you get called all these different times. You know what I mean? What would you do? Would you say no?
Talking to the guy in front of you.
I understand how he felt, but I wouldn't leave my kids. Like, I could sleep in a different room or something like that until I get enough money to move.
You have to go. I couldn't believe it, but he said,
again, you have a choice because it wasn't just him and her; it's also the kids involved. So I personally wouldn't have done that.
Well, the animosity caused her to say things like, and you can't see these kids and stuff, stuff like that at first. That's how she was talking at first. Because, how when you're guilty you want to start an argument? It was like that. So they're fighting over what she did. I mean, yeah. So then it's like, why now you want to fight about the kids? Are you going to try to keep my kids from me? So, it was just too much. They went through that, like, in circles. So now it's applicable, I guess, but yes, she's not making sure she's hard to reach. You know what I mean? The phone goes into voicemail, even when he calls.
Wow.
So
that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Until child support, she pull him in court for child support. Yeah. It's coming.
So,
it's coming.
BJ.
I know. You love
BJ.
Well, he pays her.
Yeah.
He still gives her $500 anyway, regardless. And he's
So,
still going to do
BJ,
that, right?
BJ and Logic,
Wow.
since y'all have this kind of background, I kind of want to pitch this idea to you. So we all move out to Las Vegas for like a season. How long is a season TV show? A season, and just record Char's life. What do y'all think? I think we should.
12
reality
12
show.
episodes of Char's life. 12 episodes.
Yeah, I think we should. Yeah. I'll be the producer. Y'all have the background and everything else. I think we should. Hey, listeners, would you watch 12 episodes of Char's life? Good God.
No, the thing is, could me, you, and Logic stand that long to film her?
Oh, my God.
Right.
You already know there's going to be y'all going to have to cut off parts of the episode where Kai rushes out and just tries to strangle Char. Shut
It only can be on cable.
End up in the cutting room floor. The cutting room floor.
Can you repeat that question?
There's even more drama in my work environment, so that would be so funny.
Okay, Char Jr., do you need us to repeat the question, Char Jr.?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm talking to Logic. Y'all didn't hear Logic?
I heard.
No, I didn't even hear. The sleepy giant has awakened.
He came on and he said, "Could you repeat that question?"
No, because my phone disconnected.
He wouldn't do it.
No, I was saying that you and BJ have the background, and I could be the producer. We move out to Las Vegas for a season, do 12 episodes of Char's life, and put that on YouTube or something. I'm asking the listeners if they will be down for that. Would you watch 12 episodes of Char's life, half of which is Kai trying not to strangle her? Anybody?
Well, me personally, I stopped listening a long time ago. Once she started getting I just checked out.
My family drama with my grandchildren.
Okay, so here,
and
hold
my
on. Let me read these comments. So far, Char, I'm getting a resounding no. They will not talk to anybody.
My daughter-in-law? Really?
Yeah, they wouldn't talk to. I'm looking. Hold on. Yeah, no. Nobody has said yes yet. No.
So
and then online.
Okay,
hold on. Then online is hell no. And why is Char still speaking with her? Her son needs to get some balls. No disrespect.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, it sounds like her son is a cock.
I mean,
I'm begging for a relationship or something with her. I just don't want it to be over. I just really.
It shouldn't be. First of all, you shouldn't try and have a relationship with her. She's not your kid. And second of all, it shouldn't be you trying to get a relationship with your grandson through her. It should be your son getting his kids, like maybe on a 1 week. 1 week is him, the next week is her, and in that week you get to talk to your grandkids. So your son needs to get some cojones seriously and get his kids.
Well, no, they were doing that, but she stopped, shut it down because every other weekend he had the kids. This went on for almost 2 years.
How old is your son,
How old is your son?
Will be 32 next month. 32 next month, May 5th. Yeah, I can't believe I have a son that's almost 32 years old. That totally ages me. But yeah. And his kids are 10, almost 10 and 11. What's his nickname? His real name is Rob. YENON for money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I assume. Long story short answer. But yeah, so, But I don't know. I just feel like I just can't let it go. And she just flew out here twice to see me. I don't know. I just told you guys that, right? October and August to hang out with me. We had so much fun, and we just had a wonderful time. And she didn't bring the boys. And Charles had a
how can that be fun? And what are y'all talking about? I mean, come on, really?
I'm gonna tell you right now. He might not be saying anything, but you're hurting your son by doing that.
Exactly.
You know, you have to have loyalty to your blood. She's not your blood, and she decided that your son was not worth enough respect to at least wait until she wasn't in a relationship with him to pursue something else. So
right.
You're trying to cloak this in, I just want to be able to see my grandkids. You have to be willing to say, I'm standing with my son on this one. You know, no disrespect, but if you're not right with him, you're not right with me. There's nobody saying that they can't break up, but there's a mature way to go about it, and she completely disrespected your son.
Yep.
But what do I do about this? He got upset with me for dissing her, and for even when I said, like, I was so upset at one time with her, and I told her how I felt. He got
Stop. Stop. It's one of two things. It's A, he's still in love with her, and that's making him a sucker. Or two, he's just really like one of these jelly-back dudes that can't stand up for himself or whatever. So who knows what the situation is? You would never know that because he's going to, tell you whatever, but you would never know that as his mother. So either way, it's still, men have a way of burying things. They're not going to tell their mom or other people, like, this is hurting me emotionally. But I'm telling you right now, the fact that you're still riding with this girl, that you're injuring your son.
Okay. All right. That's good advice, guys. Thank you. I don't know, because I hear everybody say the same thing. It's like I didn't realize that I'm enabling her in some way by just giving her my attention when she wants it.
Hold on. Other people have already?
No, you guys right now, the whole panel and several of our listeners. No, not to mention Charles. Of course, no, Charles too. Charles felt like I should have completely shut her out. Well, he was upset because she came out here twice and didn't bring the boys, and her excuse was, well, no, I didn't have money, but she jumped off the top of the Stratosphere Hotel for $170 for 20 seconds, but she was broke. What? But we could have paid the flight.
Wow.
It didn't matter. She didn't.
Wow.
But I didn't. Boys, I haven't seen them in so long because of this whole divorce, this whole separation thing. You guys know I used to spend a lot of time in New York and Jersey. I would go out there and spend 3 months.
But she came out there without the kid. Damn, that's crazy.
Twice. And she always had an excuse. And then and Charles said he overheard her talking to some guy in Chicago when she was here the second time in October. That's when we all had the limo. And he's like, Char, you don't understand. I walked past the bedroom, and I swear I heard her, talking low to some guy talking about Chicago. I bet you she just flew back that way when she left Vegas. And he's like, she's scandalous, Char. I'm telling you. I'm like, what? I mean, it's one thing after the other that's like my eyes are being open to. We can't prove that, but he believes that's a theory leading to something else. Like, you think that she's all, she's not loyal to anybody, like is what he's saying. But my son gets upset when I try to check her. He gets upset. Ma, don't be. I don't want you to be. Don't treat her that way. Don't be mean to her like that because I still love her. She's the mother of my children. And don't blame. Don't get up. I'm over it, Mom. I'm not mad at her anymore. So I don't want you to treat her that way or anybody else in the family. I just don't like. I don't want y'all to. I'm like, really? So when
you need to tell your son to. Grow up and be a man, because
punch him in the throat and say, "Wow, be a man."
Yeah, he's probably over it. Doesn't matter. Don't be mean to her. Leave her alone.
Punch him in the throat by now.
No, because listen to what Logic is saying, and look at what your son's doing. Obviously, your son is not over it if he's running around being a whore right now. He's trying to bury his emotions in.
He really is.
Pussy.
Really.
Yeah, basically.
I said he's trying to bury his emotions in pussy, really. So while he's trying to say that he's over it and all this other stuff, he's not.
Right. No, he's not. He's a music producer, right? So here he is, like, banging the people he's produced that he manages. I'm like, you're not. I never have done that before. I'm telling you, oh, Ma, I didn't mean to do it. And I just kind of slipped. And then again. I mean, at what point... chicks drugged him in West New York. He was in West New York, and there was some chicks house that had some mansion. Her parents were gone, and they offered him a shot of heroin. And the one was only 15 years old. She was underage, and she liked him. And he was like, "Ma, she was pushing up on me. I was not even trying to talk to her." Next thing you know, the girl that he really came to see, he wakes up in the bedroom. He said there was nothing but condoms all over the floor. His money was in his pocket, but everybody's clothes were just all over the floor. And he goes, "Oh my God, these chicks set me up. They drugged me." And literally put like a rupee in his penny, and he thought they were trying to set him. The young girl was trying to set him up to get pregnant or something. It was just that. This is what I'm talking about. This is how messy he's been since all this started. He's not using his head. He's just going out, just trying to relieve his stress with, hanging out and, girl chicks and drinks and weed and just everything. I feel like he's just not being responsible at all. It's not the son that I always knew, because he really is depressed about it, and he can't get past it. She's moved on with her life. If you call this moving on with your life, just sticking it wherever you, just because somebody's all over, because all these chicks like him like that, no, you better get a grip.
Hey, Char, where's your son's father? Where's your son's father?
Where is he? I thought you said, who is he? Oh, he lives less than 10 minutes away from. He lives less than 10 minutes away from him. They live in PA, which is like about 45 minutes from Manhattan.
Are they close? No. They got close relationship. Do they have a close relationship?
Oh, they're very close. Oh, they're very close. That's why they live so close to each other. They're very close.
Well,
yeah,
why
absolutely.
isn't he, basically telling your son to be a man and get it together? And
he is, but he's extremely hard-headed. And before anybody says anything, yes, he got that from me.
Like his mom. He's like his mom.
Aggressive. His dad is like a mafioso hitman type. So, what was that? His dad is a mafioso hitman type. That's the kind of personality he has, and you don't cross him crazy. He's really like boom, very serious. So you won't listen to him.
Like I said, he's like his mom.
Yeah, one of those types. Yeah, but
well,
not too much weed.
Well,
leave the weed alone and put it down.
Yeah.
Well,
in the studio, banging chicks. Wow. Okay.
All right. So this is what we're gonna do.
But thanks for the listeners responding. I think the listeners, weighing in on this.
I don't. Okay. Conversation over. This is what we're gonna do now. Shut up, BJ. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and go to commercial. When we come back, we're gonna ask Kai's random question of the day, and we're also going to get into your relationship questions. So we're going to play a commercial, and we're going to play a song by Lars Ritchie called Courage. And with his song, you can also go to our...
Great song. Great title. I'm sorry, Char.
Our website to find out more about Lars Ritchie and where to find his music, www.noconduct.com. So here we go at the commercial and the song, and we'll be right back.
I'm so excited. I finally finished my screenplay.
Cool. Does your agent like it?
Well, I don't have an agent, and I don't know any fancy Hollywood producers to help me.
You should submit to Scriptapalooza.
The screenplay competition?
Yeah, they've been around for over 20 years. The top screenplays get promoted for a full year. They connect undiscovered writers with producers who are looking for fresh voices.
Cool.
First place prize is $10,000.
$10,000?
That's right. Plus, screenwriting software from Wright Brothers.
Well, who's doing the judging?
People in development at production companies.
Well, they must be doing something right if they're around for over 20 years. Man, what a great idea. Scriptapalooza.
Check out their website at Script, APALOOZA.com. They have a ton of success stories from writers just like us.
Us?
Yeah, I submitted yesterday. I don't want to miss the deadline.
good song. That was Lars Ricci with Courage, and you can find more about Lars Ricci and his songs on our website, www.noconduct.com. So.
Yep, that was pretty good. I like the commercial, too. I thought the commercial was cool. Also.
Before the break, we said we would talk about Kai's random question. So my random question for today is, to each one of my hosts and the listeners, if you want to chime in, name one thing you would not do for $5 million. One thing that you would not do for $5 million.
Anything gay.
We'll start with Char.
Yeah, I'm about to say the same thing. I'll say the same thing. Damn.
Well, that doesn't include Char, because she'll do that for free.
Wait, Char? I didn't hear it. What was that, BJ? What will I do or not do? What?
I didn't say
They said they wouldn't do anything gay.
Anything gay.
Oh, okay. Well, no. But, I mean, well, anyway. No, I know what I wouldn't do. I would not do, like, bestiality, like have sex with any type of animal. I absolutely would not do that for $5 million.
Oh, my God. I didn't even think about that.
Damn.
Right. People do that, and I think it's the most...
Who thinks about that?
Yeah, people do it. There's all kinds of websites dedicated.
I mean, I know people do it, but that was not even in the forefront of my mind to say that I wouldn't do that. Good God, Char.
But I think it sucks a lot, though. But I think it sucks often, so I'm very sexual. So that's not.
Yeah, but I don't think of that.
We know this, Char.
Good God.
Yeah, but I'm thinking, what's so risque? That's the one thing that I don't care. You couldn't pay me enough, and that's a lot of money, by the way. Can I say that? It's a lot of money.
You would do that?
I feel sick now. That's disgusting.
She just said BCI.
BCI. Let's get off the gay thing. I know that's your fantasy, but, no, that's another show, BJ. Blue Eyes.
Say it again. What?
Did she try and get it on you, BJ?
I don't know what she said.
I think she tried to get you, but we completely missed it.
I think you want to ride the bouncy house.
Don't you, while they're
anyway.
Dog or cat, didn't that or no? Absolutely not.
Ah, okay. Oh my God, I seriously feel sick now.
God, they are remaking Little Shop of Horrors.
Fantasizing about it. So.
Really? Oh my God. I hated the first one.
Have you, BJ? I have a question for you. Have you ever realized something? Whenever Char's talking just like maybe over 10, 15 seconds, Logic is always like, oh, my God, did you read this article? He completely checks out. If Char's talking too long, he completely checks out.
I know, right? He's like,
that's because he's quite rude. That's okay, because we have to listen to his shenanigans and rattling at times, and that's okay.
She said shenanigans.
I heard everything she said.
She said shenanigans. He just tuned her out.
Didn't she?
But
she took it back to 1957.
I'm not rude.
1957.
Talking like a beatnik. I won't have any of these shenanigans.
Okay, so Logic and BJ wouldn't do like nothing. Like, what if it was $5 million just to look at it? Just to look at it.
The most I could do is hold the guy's hand, with the exception that I get to punch him afterwards after the time is up.
Damn. And holding hands is hard to do. Holding hands is hard to do. I was like, what?
No, his hand is touching his balls, and you have to hold his hand under there.
That's not. Don't even feel normal. So whatever.
Yeah.
I hate when the elevator's too high and it's a dude like up against like, yo.
I know, and that's crazy. You be like, damn.
Take the next one. Take the next one.
You wouldn't grab a man's butt, though? Would you grab a man's butt, just butt cheek, like really quick for you to hold it for 5 seconds for $5 million?
No.
I believe that's under the gay category.
I believe that's under the what would you not do for $5 million? PJ, 5 seconds, grab a cheek. You can pick left or right, but it's a male cheek. 5 seconds, $5 million. Go. No?
No, I'm sorry. I can't because it's always in your head. They tell you spend $1. Damn, grab a cheek for that.
Okay, but it's just grabbing real quick. It's like you're not doing anything.
It's still gay. It's still a sexual action. No. I'm sorry.
For $5 million, just grab real quick. I would grab grab a girl's butt. It's not a sexual act. I'm grab. Yeah, okay.
That's not sexual. That's not sexual act. Grab an ass.
For $5 million, 5 seconds. You gotta hold it.
I would totally grab Char's ass and not feel any kind of sexualization on it.
That's because girls are gay. They've always been gay. You two, the girls walk into the dressing room with each other and try stuff on. Men don't do that. If a man takes his shoes off in a shoe store, I'm stepping outside and checking my messages. I don't want to see his socks.
I not have any kind of personal feelings about it. I beg to differ. You cannot possibly grab my ass, as beautiful and perfect and beautiful as it is. Can I say that again? And not have some kind of feeling.
She started time. There we go.
I can tell you without a doubt. I can tell you without a doubt right now, you can light candles and spray paint yourself with all kind of, I don't know, edible crap and put on a song and do your hair and put on Barry White. And I don't know what other romantic, have a moonlight with the beach right outside, and I will grab your ass and ask you for my money and walk away without even a sexual thought crossing my mind. I probably think that this bitch is crazy, but yeah, that's about it.
You would grab Char ass because you're familiar with Char, but it has to be a random stranger.
I mean, as long as I know you don't have a disease that I touch your skin and I'm gonna get it, I grab a girl's ass and give me my $5 million. I don't care. I don't look at girls like that, so it's not gonna be a sexual thing to me. And it's not like I actually have to do something sexual. I just touching you for $5 million.
Women are gay. Yeah, like Lottie said, yeah, they're gay.
You know, I don't think that's gay.
No.
You know why?
I don't really think that's gay.
The boys said no because the money's not there in front of them. No, the guy said no because the money's not there, so it's easy for them to just blow it off.
It ain't no easy,
Let that $5 million be right in their face, and then ask them that question.
Char. Money's not everything, Char. No, money's not
You're
everything.
right, but $5 million.
No, because I'm telling you, men commit suicide over stuff like if they get raped in prison. A lot of dudes can't live with that. It's a lot different for men. A lot different.
Emotions.
You know, $5 million sounds like a lot, but you gotta go with the rest of your life knowing what.
I said I can understand that, but you're just touching somebody. It's just you're touching them.
Like I said, it's different. It's different for men. It's different.
At least take it up the old dirt hole. We just said just grab a cheek. 5 seconds. That's it. That is entirely like this.
Okay. What about $5 million to watch a male stripper?
To watch?
Yeah.
Oh, just to watch? Oh yeah, I do that. Just watching.
I'll go to a gay parade all day and then set them on chairs. You know.
No, we got those.
No, it has to be a private dance. A private dance with that guy.
No, that's not happening. No.
Wait a minute. Does he have to touch me?
No, no touching. Just dancing.
Okay, $5 million.
Oh, no touching.
But it's
private dance is like a lap dance, right? I don't know.
No, that's touching. A lap dance is touching. No, he just does his regular thing. No touching.
Very close to you.
He can private dance. He can do his YMCA routine, and then afterwards I get my $5 million. I'm good. All right, take care.
He's Chippendale close to you. You know that means that you're everything but on the person.
He's trying to make it like swing his thing in front of all of your head. Yeah, okay.
Right, gyrating and everything but touching you, that close.
As long as I'm not being touched.
Got to kill him.
As long as you're not. Well, logic says as long as he's not being touched.
Well, you have to let him grind on him. I don't know. I would have just went for the cheap grab.
I don't know what y'all's definition of anything gay because I would grab a girl's ass for $5 million. I would actually grab her titty for $5 million. I don't really care. I'm not kissing a girl. Any kind of sexual thing like that, I'm not touching anything with fluids on it. Let me put it that way. And then I'm not doing nothing. If anything had to deal with my daughter, like giving her away or anything like that, hurting my daughter, nothing, no. So I guess that's what I wouldn't do for $5 million. So, but I'd totally grab a girl. I don't care. I'm not grabbing anything that fluids come out of, though. That's disgusting.
You know what I never understood in basketball and football? They be patting each other on the head.
Yeah, I understand that.
I'm like, what in the hell? Give me a handshake.
I know, that's crazy. Yeah, I do the same thing. Why do you do that?
My shoulders are nice and broad. Just give me the 2 taps on the shoulder. Hey, good game.
Yeah, tap on the ass. Yeah, I don't understand that either. I understand that. I be like, damn.
I don't know. I never understood that, but it seems to be a sports thing. Maybe it started in Rome. I don't know.
Wow.
If anybody is a nerd like me, they'll understand that joke. But maybe I'm just the only nerd. Never mind.
That was
the questions. Shut up. On to the questions. So, first question. My ex keeps asking me for help. Should I help them?
Hang up. That's how you help them.
Help her do what?
Help them do what? Yeah, help what?
Just, it doesn't say anything. Just help. I mean, my thing is it's an ex, so you're not
my
problem
that your
anymore.
Ex needs is to realize that they're an ex. Hang up on them. That will help them.
Well, in my case, if it helps with something to do with the kids, then I help them. Anything else, I can't help you.
Yeah, but
even
that's
then, you're not helping them. You're helping
your
the
kids. Yeah.
Right, true, but yeah.
So, what about if I'm not even talking about Char's son situation?
I bet you it was a girl that asked that question.
It's all generic. It's all generic, so I don't know. What
sounds
about if?
Like a girl question,
What about? Good God, can I get this out? What about if the breakup was amicable? Would you still say no?
It doesn't. You're broken up. There's nothing to talk. Unless you have kids, there's no reason to speak with that person again. Unless it has something to do with kids or some other very high level emergency. Other than that, it's nothing. It's nothing to talk about. Unless they're dying, they're like, I just wanted to make things right between us because I have stage whatever cancer and they don't have long for me. And then you can decide whether or not you want to hear what they have to say.
It's funny.
I was about to say, am I mean if I still don't want to hear nothing? Well, guess you're dying with guilt on your friend.
It depends on how bad the breakup was. If they did something to you, it's not mean for you to say, go die like the scumbag you are. Good, happy trails and hang up. You know what I mean? You could do that. You don't owe them anything. But there's nothing to talk about. What, you lost your job and you're feeling that? Yeah, talk to the new person you're banging. What are you calling me for?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what to tell you.
I haven't talked to my ex in like 2 months, and last time she called me, she was talking about my daughter's prom coming up, and I said, okay, whatever, I got you. That's about it. How you doing, and how things going with you? Hell no. I said, well,
you better than me, because I don't talk to my ex at all. He'll call for my daughter, and I just hand her the phone. I don't say hello. I don't say nothing.
Well, see, there you go. I mean, maybe back in his mind he wants you to talk to him.
And if he ever formed his mouth to ask for help from me, I know I need to call the men in white coats because he's straight tripping. He's lost his daggone mind. Ask me for help? So I can't be one to speak on this subject. All right. So next question. I've been dating this guy for 3 months, and I don't know where he lives. He knows where I live, though.
You haven't been dating anyone. You are a jump off. He's married, and he has kids, and that's why you will never know where he lives. He more than likely can't talk to you after a certain hour at night, too, because you're a jump off.
Yeah, side chick, baby. No, she's not even side chick. She's just jump off right yet.
Wow.
The side chick was, she get more time.
If you ever call him at night and it sounds real echoey, it's because he ran out to the garage. What's going on?
Right.
Listen, I can't really talk about that. What are you wishing?
Yeah.
He start banging some trash can. I'll just take it to. He looks like it.
But damn, how could you date somebody and don't know where they live in 3 months? That is crazy.
Because she's a silly whore.
It must be.
The second part of it is.
Gotta go. Bye. Gotta go.
The second part of it is dude got sick, and she went to take him some soup, but she had to meet him somewhere.
That's classic.
And so the girl crossed onto his house, like we talked about in a previous show. She can't do that. She doesn't know where he lives. Oh, boy.
So
not going to happen.
She let dude smash her for 3 months, then get him soup, whatever, and she still don't realize that she's jump off. Damn,
I don't understand that, because you either let me bring the soup to you or this is the last time you're going to see me. That's just weird.
Damn,
I don't know. Maybe she just... Does she have... Listener, do you have esteem problems? Do you feel like you have self-esteem problems? Because...
Are you really asking, does she have esteem problems? She spread her legs for some dude where she doesn't know where he sleeps. She doesn't know where he lives. She took him soup. He had to meet her like a drug deal. Same time, keep your eyes where I can see him. No.
Damn. Hey, you're lying. In all my years dating women, I never found nobody like that. Damn.
Unbelievable.
That's really crazy. Okay. Let's see. Next question. Y'all are just cracking up. Okay, so my boyfriend has a female friend, and I want to call her. Should I?
Wow.
What? Well, the question is, do you have male friends? Because if you have male friends, then you need to have a nice cup of shut the fuck up, and then just deal with the situation as it goes.
Oh my God.
Man.
So
should I call her? I call her?
Before you move forward, call her and say what?
Yeah,
Are
say
you
what?
Smashing my dude? Like she's gonna be like, oh, I'm glad you asked. What is she gonna say?
That's just.
Wow.
But what if
women?
But what if that's just his friend, and I guess I don't. I think that would mess up the friendship if you called her.
Obviously, she feels threatened. She feels threatened to call
What did I tell you about that man and woman being friends?
Okay, everybody stop. Everybody stop for a second. Stop. Who the bloody hell is texting?
Who's texting? Who is typing?
You know who's texting.
Char.
Char.
Sorry. Someone called, and I'm like, don't talk to me right now. I meant to put it on mute, though. I meant to mute it.
So
sorry.
instead we hear do.
Tribal drums.
You guys don't get calls while you're on the show from idiots who forget that you do a show from an hour and a half on Thursday night.
Yeah, I kind of ignore them. I kind of ignore them. The only people I talk to are our listeners.
Ignore the call. Let it go to voicemail.
That's a good approach there. Yeah, Kai, you're right. But this person just stalker. It's like a friend from her. He's not at work today, and I'm like, okay, why are you calling me?
But Kai, anyway, that girl must feel threatened to call his girlfriend. That's what I'm saying. Cause she must feel threatened somehow.
Not necessarily. She could just be really, really insecure herself.
Which means she's threatened.
Yeah.
So it's not that the girl did anything or the dude showing her anything. She's just threatened.
She feels threatened by this hot chick talking to her dude. You know what I mean? So now she wants to talk to her. But the thing is, she's going to make a clown out of herself because what is she going to call a girl and say? Are you messing with my man? You're going to look so idiotic, first of all. And second of all, what's going to stop her from lying? Like, I don't know what you're talking about with this friend. That's all it's going to be said.
And they get back to him, and then he's going to break up with you anyway. I'm trying to cause crap.
Okay, could I just interject because I kind of dealt with something like this, and I thought it was really stupid. I had a really good friend.
The magic word is be brief.
Anyway, I had a friend This is related. Will you stop? It's related. I had a friend who I knew for a really long time, so we were very, very close, right? It's a male. So on his birthday, I simply sent a messenger text, happy birthday, how are you? Immediately, I get this text back, this long text back. Listen, let me tell you something. So-and-so is my man, and don't you ever text him again. You have nothing to talk to him about. As a matter of fact, if you want to talk to anyone, here's my number. You call me if you need to talk to him about anything. You talk to me. I'm his girlfriend. It was kind of like that. So, I mean, like, what do you do? I mean, what was she really going to say to me? Like, why are you even, hey, like, we're friends. We were, like, really, really, but I never said anything else again. I just said, hey, I'm not even worth all that. I just said happy birthday. I didn't say, hey, you want to go out or anything like that, get a hamburger. It was nothing like that. Some people are very insecure. So, the woman that has the question, what was that?
Nothing.
The woman that had the question, if she's secure with herself, she won't have to get involved in all of that, because she should trust that he, first of all, can respect her enough to not keep carrying on conversations with that woman in the first place. You see what I mean? Eventually, she's going to have to
Men and women cannot be friends. You have nothing in common except genitalia. That's it.
No, that's what I'm saying. I feel like she should
we heard
not
you, Char. In the end of the day, she checked you for trying to talk to her dude, and it is what it is. In the end of the day, you got nothing in common, because as soon as she sent you that message, you said it ain't worth all that, right? So therefore, how much of a friend was this guy that you just said, oh, well, shrugged his shoulders and walked off? Y'all weren't tight, so there was no reason to continue the relationship anyway.
Who? Me?
No.
Let's move on.
Never mind. Don't worry about it, sir. Next question. Next question. Hurry. Run. Next question. This is to BJ and Logic.
Oh, my God.
To BJ and Logic. If a woman told you to your face that you weren't a real man, what would that make you feel like, and how would you react?
It wouldn't bother me. I was like, I said, where you base that on? That's all. You know, what would you base that on?
I just laughed at her.
What you base it on? Just move on, you know. I said, that's how you feel? All right, then. Well, I know I'm better than that.
So it wouldn't
faze me.
make you feel, okay. What if it was like current girl, your wife or your current girl, and she said, you're not a real man. I don't think you're a real man. I need a real man. You're a boy.
Oh, my ex, or my current woman, it wouldn't faze me. I'd look at it like, yeah, whatever. But if I was a boy, you let this boy smash you all this time, so what's the problem? Just like that.
Well,
okay.
I would wish her happy trails and good luck in finding this real man wherever he is, and good luck. I wouldn't. It's laughable to me. He ain't a real man. Well, if you knew where to find one, why ain't you got one yet?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I have two good ones. Which one first? All right, let's do this one first, because this is the less. Okay. A girl at work asked me if I think she's pretty, and I answered her honestly that I don't, but, someone else might think she is. Do you think it was wrong of me to tell her the truth?
The truth is never wrong.
Never wrong. Yeah, tell the truth. Yeah. If you ask your question, give her the truth.
Char?
I always misunderstand the question. Is it his girlfriend?
Damn!
That was a straightforward.
That
was a straight.
That might have been the most straightforward comment and question I've ever heard of some time. This girl was ugly. I said she was ugly. Was that wrong? Where did you go to take the left turn, Char? What happened?
It actually said this. Hold on, Char. Listen. It actually said this girl at work.
Oh, okay. I missed that part. Okay. Well, you don't have to be honest with somebody at your job. What do you care? I mean, you just be like, oh no, you're cool, whatever. I mean, it's not. It doesn't matter. You don't have a personal relationship with that person. If it was your girlfriend, that's why I said, was it a girlfriend or just a friend? And I missed the word part.
So you should lie to your girlfriend, or no, be honest with your girlfriend, but lie to everybody else. So if an ugly girl said, "Am I pretty?" You say, "Yeah, you're cute." So then she'll get obsessed with you.
No, that doesn't make any sense. You're right. So, no, I think I would be honest with the person that I could care less about. But, no, and be dishonest to the girlfriend because you want her to think she's pretty. You want your
Next question.
Right? I mean, what to tell your
I just can't.
I mean, yeah, people do that. You throw your lever. Regardless, you always stroke your lever. Put down the ones that don't matter.
Painful. The bells.
All right, so,
oh my gosh.
Me and my boyfriend broke up, and he blocked me on everything. It's been about 6 months, and I just want to know.
Hold on, Paul. Good man. Next part of the question.
Yeah, I did that already. So, yeah, next question. I did that.
Well, the next part of the question is, do you think he'll ever unblock me? Do exes ever, talk to each other again after they break up?
I sincerely hope not. Why are you still checking if he's your ex?
Yeah.
Deal with the decision that you've made, madam.
How do you know she broke up with him, though?
Well, if she broke up with her, step your game up and get another one.
All these women out here, come on, please.
And listen, it's not like men have an unachievable status that they want you to achieve. It's not like women that I want a man that has this and this kind of car and this kind of place and blah, blah, blah. Men are very simple. Make a sandwich, leave me alone.
Give me plenty of sex, yes, on demand.
Good Lord. All right, so next question. Do you think it's okay if I date my boss?
Char?
Oh, shit, for real, I forgot.
Okay.
She's doing that now. Damn.
You got this one, Char.
Char, did you write that question? Did you text that
Generally
question?
speaking, no. Generally speaking, don't mix business and pleasure to that extent. But this is different.
Oh, my God.
What?
Oh, my God.
No, she didn't.
Sorry, Char, what did you just say?
Okay, I just said it's generally not a good idea to mix business and pleasure, but we were already dating well before we were working together. We were dating for years off and on, and before we were working together this particular time. So that's entirely different. I didn't just come in, apply, get hired, and fall in love with this guy, and then he's my boss. No, it wasn't like that. That's always dangerous. If it's the other way around, what she's saying, I wouldn't do it. Because if it doesn't work out, you're going to have a major issue. What are you going to do, get another job? Right?
Yeah.
Because you will be very unwelcome when you break up. It's depending on how the breakup ends, because it will happen eventually. It doesn't work. And all this gossip leads to nothing.
Sean, if you and your man break up, would you get another job?
Absolutely. Do you think, first of all, I wouldn't be welcome here. I'm sure he would pretty much be the boot. I'm pretty sure I would be fired on the spot at the same time. It'll all be all in one swoop. Get your stuff and go all the way around. Move out, get your stuff. At work, take all your papers, all your little notes and everything, and here's your sticky tabs.
No. So he had to fire you for good reason. Well, it has to be a good reason, right, for him to fire you, right?
No, you just missed what I said. If we
broke
up, he was fired for
hold on.
my
Hold on. He can fire you for not a good reason? Really? And you be fine with that?
If we broke up and he fired me, I wouldn't want to work for him when we broke up anyway, because I would have to look at him all day.
Out of him,
that's what I'm saying. Right, Kai? That's what I'm saying. What?
No, but I wouldn't want to. Y'all don't understand. I wouldn't want to. Why would I want to come in here and watch you?
Quit,
and the next thing you know, some other chick's flirting with you.
If I quit, no, Char, what I'm saying, I understand where you're coming from. And if I quit, that's fine. But if we break up and you just fire me for just no good reason, like I wasn't late, I didn't cuss a customer out, just no good reason, I will sue the shit. This company will be mine after I'm done suing you.
That's true. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's true.
No, the kind of person I'm dealing with, it wouldn't be worth it. He would take me down before I took him down. And they just would not even.
You don't know me too well. I bet you he wouldn't.
No.
Well, speaking of low self-esteem, is it cheating if you're? Look, I'm moving on to another question. Is it cheating if your girlfriend kisses another girl?
Yes.
What kind of kiss is it? What kind of kiss is it?
Seeing how you're not that other girl, then yes, it's cheating.
Oh, tongue action? Yeah. But just like a friendly kiss, just so make sure.
So BJ, is it cheating if my dude is plowing another dude?
We're fast cheating.
I couldn't get that out. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I couldn't get that out.
I don't think it's cheating personally, but I know that men feel it is, but I don't think it is. But I know that because sometimes around and they're just drinking and they just go for a second, just like, this girl could just, I'm telling you, it just, women can be that way. Women are
talking about?
No. You can be that way. You must say you're always that way anyway. Okay.
I'm not. If a girl kisses me, I will deck her. I will ball my fist up so hard that I will draw blood and I will punch her in her face to break her skull. Are you serious?
She'd be like, God, you had to throw my tongue down your throat.
Based on that reaction.
Yeah, okay.
Based on that.
Look, you do what you do. I'm not saying I don't hate people who are gay. You do what you do. That's your business. Don't push that shit on me. That's all I'm saying.
I experience, but I know how women are, and I think that's a reason for a man to think that I was cheating. But I know how my man is, and any man I've ever been with, and they would all pretty much all say that. So they wouldn't be okay with it.
You'll be okay if your guy kissed another guy a little bit.
No, it's not the same standard. I mean,
totally leave him. Never talk to him again ever. Double standard.
I cannot talk to a man at all.
So if you came home early and you opened the door, and he kind of like, backed up off a guy.
That would
like,
kill my spirit.
You're home early.
That would kill my spirit.
I think be judged when I gave
I think this is going to sound horrible, but I think if I came home and saw my dude banging another girl, obviously that's bad. But if I saw my dude banging another dude, a piece of me will die. I just that's on a whole different level.
You'd be like, what did I do wrong?
No, it wouldn't be what did I do wrong. I don't think I would even have a thought in that instant. It was just a piece of me would totally die. Like, wow.
Shock of your
just
life.
Wow.
Like,
it would be.
Well,
it totally would be.
Being with a girl is not as bad as being with a guy, another guy. That's not as. I don't feel like you just judge it in the same way. You don't judge it in the same way. You judged it differently because it was a girl. That's kind of like what I just said. If I kissed a girl, and I don't feel like it's cheating, but men do. But like if it's a guy and a guy, I feel like that's just a total abomination. I can't accept it. If you're screwing a girl and I walk in, I'm going to be pissed off.
Hold on. And a girl and a girl is an abomination? Wait.
That's Char on Facebook, CHAR.
Girl, that is. I mean, come on. Taste of a cherry.
Char the swinger.
Just more casual about these things.
Friend before.
Friendly. Men don't do that.
Yeah, right.
Char's the one who had a gay encounter before. Good God.
Yeah.
I was one. And my excuse was I was super young and super drunk in my own home, in the comfort of my own home, in the honor bar liquors, miniature liquors. So, like 30 of those things. I was 24. What can I say? You grow up.
That is really.
Have you grown up?
Char is really weird. She's just, you can't understand her. Maybe it's just me. I don't know.
Char's the avatar.
Anyways, next question. I had an abortion 20 years ago. I still have anger and resentment towards the father because he appeared to have handled it so well. and I just want to know how can I cope with this.
Oh no, that's a serious one. My goodness. Logic.
Yeah, just brought them.
Were you upset that he is not distraught like you are? Like, what does that mean? What are you talking about? And furthermore, obviously, she can't respond right now. But in the end of the day, it is a biological fact that men, especially in the early stages, don't feel the same connection for children, even if they keep them. Like if they're married and their wife has, like it takes a while because a man is not carrying that child. So there's no, he has to build up a little later. Not saying that, you know, men can't love their children as much as women because that has already been proven. But it takes slightly longer because they're not going through the same physical thing that the women are. So if you're upset that this man isn't like, oh my God, I can't believe, it's a totally different situation for the guy. He didn't physically go through what you went through. So why would he be as distraught as you are?
Yeah.
But still, why would you hold that resentment for 20 freaking years?
Because she's
God.
a broad.
She's a woman. Women, they hold on to shit. They hold on to it.
She's never going to let it go. She's never going to let it go. She's never going to heal.
And what's even worse, they might still be together, and she's holding this in her heart for this guy 20 years ago.
Damn.
And he has no clue. He's taking out the trash, minding his business, has no idea that she has seething hatred in her heart, festering for this dude for something that happened 2 decades ago when Bush Sr. was president.
It'll come up. It'll come up too.
To be serious, first of all, you need, like Logic said, you do need to let that resentment go. And second of all, if you didn't want to have an abortion, you actually didn't have to. So you can't really be mad at him for anything, whether it's how he coped with it or you getting an abortion or him going along with it. Because in the end, you really didn't have to get an abortion. So
it was her body and her decision at the end of the day.
I mean, it is both of their decisions, but nobody actually, you know, he didn't hold a gun to her head and say, you got to get an abortion. There's no reason to feel resentment towards him, is the end result. If I were you, I would look for therapy and find a way to get over that. Go ahead, Logic.
Exactly. No, that's exactly what I was going to say. She needs counseling if she's been holding it for 20 years. She needs counseling.
Yeah. Even though it was both of their decisions, the Kai said it was both their decision. That's true, but I'm saying she still made the last decision, which was in agreement with him. So she didn't have to make that decision. She could have said no. Even if he said, yeah, I think you should do it. She could have said, you know what, I just don't really feel good about this because what if I resent it later? What if I regret it later?
I mean, so yeah, you would have been trifling, but yeah, you could have done that.
Well, oh, wait.
No, I said, yeah, she could have done that. She just would have been trifling. All right, next question. If I can't stand my boyfriend's family, should I break up with him?
What?
If you're asking that question, then yes, you should break up with him because you're a douche.
Divorce the family. Why don't you?
Like the family.
No, I mean if she's asking, she's looking. I think what you're doing is looking for a reason to break up with this dude.
To break up, right? Yeah.
So if you're wondering something stupid like that, then I say yes, break up with him. Let him find somebody who actually wants to be with him no matter what. Because I know people who they married, it's an interracial relationship and their family hates their dude or girl only because of the color of their skin. And you know what? They're still with that person. So
right.
But I hate to be a sexist here, but you know how there's always women coming up with these things to have a problem. Like, you don't hear dudes like, oh, God, I hate the way she dealt with this situation 15 years ago, and I'm still. Dudes don't care about that kind of stuff. If they're happy, they're happy, and it's very simple. Women are always complaining.
Always.
When you like if there's nothing, this guy, personally, if there's nothing he's doing to you that's wrong, what do you care? You don't have to deal with those people. When they call, slide the phone to him. Hey, look, it's your mom. I don't like talking to her.
she might be seeing got somebody else in her sights. She might say,
Yeah.
All
right, next question. This question is for Logic and BJ. Why don't Char and I get questions for us, man? Anyways,
because
this question
girls.
is for... Shut up. This question is for Logic and BJ. Would you respect me if I posted pictures online in my underwear?
No, idiot. No, idiot. Jeez.
Well,
no.
BJ, what about those Instagram models? Don't you be like ogling their pictures and stuff?
Instagram what?
Hold on. What's that?
Instagram
what?
What
about
are they
those
called?
Instagram models, quote unquote?
They're not. You're a model if you get commissioned work. That's when you're a model. If you take a bunch of selfies and throw it up on a social media, you're not a model. You're just a booty chick.
Nut. Yep. Models. They just want attention. Attention getters.
Okay, so you wouldn't respect this girl if she posted. All right, well, that's the answer. Let's see. Hold on. What does it mean if this girl that I'm with is sexual with me in private, but in public she just acts like I don't exist?
But ask that question again. Somebody's talking. The hell is that?
I have a feeling that Char, who has our show playing in the background.
Say it again, Kai. That question.
Wait, what's going on?
What does it mean? What's the echo? The echo's gone now that you're back.
No, but I mean, it was just on mute. That's all. Anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, what does it mean this girl that I'm with? She's sexual with me in private, but in public she acts like I don't exist.
She's probably ashamed of him. She probably likes the sex, but is ashamed to physically be around him and other people. She probably doesn't really like him like she likes the sex. I mean, that's pretty clear. She enjoys having sex with you, but she doesn't like you, dude. I'm sorry. I'm just really sorry. She doesn't like you.
Char's trying to tell you in a very dignified way is that you're a jump off.
Oh.
Well, thanks, Logic, for the reiteration. I appreciate it. Pretty much is what I'm saying.
We only have 5 minutes, and I really want to get to this question. All right.
Get to it.
So this is not the last question, but I want to get to this question because I just want to hear y'all's answer. Okay, how can I stop thinking about cheating on my girlfriend?
By breaking up with her.
How can I stop thinking about it? Why are you thinking about
it? It sounds like he really likes her, but he just has this thing.
No. Don't stop that. Don't do that. He doesn't.
Thank you.
If he's thinking about cheating on her, then he doesn't like her. He might love her and not want to hurt her, but he does not like her, and that's what's most important in relationships. You can love somebody, but if you don't like them, you're doomed. Your relationship is on borrowed time.
I feel like you already cheated, too. I feel like you cheated in your heart. You lusted in your heart. You wanted it. You just didn't do the physical act. But it's the same thing because you're no longer loyal to her. Because you're loyal to whoever else out there. You just don't like her, don't want to be with her.
I wouldn't go that far. But
I don't think so.
If he keeps entertaining these fantasies in his mind, like he sees a girl oh, God, he's really he has to take a moment to compose himself. I'm not going to cheat. I'm not going to cheat. I'm not. You got to break up with her. Or I would say this.
That's emotionally not loyal. It's the same thing.
No, it's not. It's not the same thing. What are you talking about? He's not. There is no specific person that is the subject. At least that's not how it's coming off. Now, if there was a girl at work that he couldn't wait to get to work to be able to spend time with her, that's when he's emotionally cheating on his spouse. Where he's, you want to go to lunch, you want to go to that, you know what I mean? It's not just a regular coworker thing. That's emotional cheating, but. If he has to put special thoughts in his mind, okay, I'm just going to go home and I'm not going to look at any of these broads and I'm just going to be loyal, and something is seriously wrong with your relationship, and you need to either A, fix it, or B, sit that person down and say, I don't think I can do this because something's off. I'm not, able to do it.
Her anymore until he's just dying to be with the women he's attracted to. That could be also, just wants to be, have
Which
that experience.
Which is very important too. You have to be with somebody that you are attracted to.
Well, it's still not a good reason. It's terrible.
Well, my thing is, I like that he at least asked instead of just went and cheated on her.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that he's trying is, he's not a scumbag.
Not way, though. It's just he cheated by now by the time the question was answered. I mean, think about it.
Well, what about if he's asking to, like, maybe the thing is that he needs to have a conversation with her. Maybe she's boring in bed, or she doesn't do what he likes.
That's what I'm saying. He needs to sit down with her and fix whatever the problem is, or if it's fundamentally an issue with him being, monogamistic, then he needs to sit down and say, I can't do this.
I can't do
whatever the reason is, he needs to face that reason.
Yeah.
Some people are good with a committed relationship, and it's no fault of any particular person, but that's just not how they're designed. So he does need to have that talk. They need to have that talk.
Well, there you go. But good job asking before you went out and cheated on him. Don't listen to negative Char talking about he could have cheated by the time he asked this question. So anyway, next week we are discussing the impact on women for being so promiscuous in this day and age. So we're going to discuss the impact promiscuity is having on women today. So if you want to chime in, tune in next week Thursday right here on No Conduct Radio. We're on every Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you for joining us. Keep sending in those relationship questions, 484-840-3627, or at noconductradio@gmail.com. Keep sending in those relationship questions, and we will see you right here on No Conduct Radio next week at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Peace out, everyone.
The word of the day is promiscuity. Promiscuity. Promiscuity.
What?
Everybody look that up.
Promiscuity?
Being promiscuous, promiscuity.
You said promiscuity. Hey, BJ,
promiscuity. Promiscuity.
Yeah, promiscuity.
That's the word of the day, promiscuity.
Oh,
my God.
Put that one on a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Everybody have a great weekend. Don't be promiscuous.
I am marking that, promiscuity. BJ, you going to wear that shirt? You're going to be promiscuous to me?
Right.
Right.
Everybody have a great week. Bye-bye.